As car people, myself included, we love cars. And especially because they are an escape from reality that can be hard to even accept. However, there are times when you cannot escape from reality, and that's how I feel right now. Because my name is Madison. I am a Jewish American woman who loves cars, and you are watching Turbo Glam. I did not want to make this video, to be completely honest. I wanted to dress up like Britney Spears and take some really cute photos. However, the past 20 days, everything normal has felt wrong without at least sharing my truth on this, because there are so many innocent lives in Gaza that do not deserve any of this, any of it. I'm literally shaking. I know that this is not my usual video. This is very important to me though, and it has been weighing on me ever since October 7th. It has been very hard for me to continue life as normal, knowing that this is wrong. And I know I'm just a car girly. I know that I'm not political, and I'm pretty proud of that. I find pride in my ability to see multiple sides of the spectrum. However, with this, I cannot stand with Israel when they are bombing, especially the Gaza Strip, and I could not stand with Israel before this as well with the apartheid state, because it is wrong. As someone whose great-grandfather hid their Judaism from the world to the point of even changing our last name so that we are not subject to anti-Semitism, and as someone who's on my mom's side, great-grandfather was a Cherokee, I cannot not say something about what's happening in Gaza and in Israel. I cannot. And I think that there are a lot of Americans that are very afraid of being anti-Semitic, which is something that I've never seen so much before in my life, genuinely. I've been subject to quite a bit of anti-Semitism because I have been proud of my Judaism for a long time. However, as a bat mitzvah and as someone who got in arguments with her Haftorah teacher about the apartheid state, this is very important to me. And I believe that my voice and perspective might do something. I don't know. I cannot enjoy dressing up as Britney Spears and working on my car when I know that I have to speak out about this because this is so fucking wrong. I do not want to make this a long video. I just want to be very clear that Israel's apartheid state is not okay. The treatment of Gaza is unbelievably not okay. My camera keeps overheating, so this is going to be fun. But I really do believe that I need to speak about this. So, like I said, I don't want this to be a long video, but I want my voice to be heard because I have a background where I hate this. I really do. I think that as a Jewish American, there's something that's really bittersweet about seeing so many Americans be so against anti-Semitism in regards to hundreds of thousands of lives of Palestinian people being lost. It's wrong. It's wrong. And seeing celebrities post things saying like anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism, that is wrong. That is so fucking wrong because none of this feels right. None of this feels okay. These people deserve basic human needs like shelter, water, electricity, and now, as of today, Gaza has no communication with the outside world, and that's wrong. That's so wrong. I do not support Hamas. I know that there is already going to be some really fun comments on this video saying that I support Hamas. I absolutely do not. And I have been very fucking saddened by the lives lost by Hamas. I feel so anxious talking about this because I know a lot of people are going to say it's not my place. This is my place because I have seen too many videos of Israeli Defense Forces murdering innocent Palestinians that are doing nothing but protest, and it is wrong. I have seen children being shot when they are at most throwing rocks, which is unbelievable. These are children, these are humans, these are people who deserve basic human respect and rights, and I am appalled at how the nation has turned this around and made it into supporting Jewish people. That is not what this is about, and I want to be really clear about that. I do not know what else to say. I do not want to get into the history of Israel and Palestine. I've seen a lot of people say that it's very complicated, which it is complicated, but that is not a reason for... My camera does not stop overheating. It just wants the attention. You may not have it. We are talking about something that matters. This is not fun for me to talk about. This is not what I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to make a video about this. I wanted to act like this is not happening. But I cannot do that. That's so irresponsible. And especially as someone who is Jewish and who is very proud of that. I am very proud of my religion because it has taught me to question the world around me. However, as someone who has prayed to Israel ever since I was a little girl, I am appalled. I am very appalled. And I think that there are so many American Jews that see a huge wave of people being very against anti-Semitism like we haven't ever seen before. But it comes at the expense of Palestinian lives, and that is not okay. I think that expelling Palestinian people from their homes is not okay. I think that the Gaza Strip being under unbelievable Israeli surveillance is not okay. I think the Gaza Strip being cut off from things even such as construction supplies to fix the completely destroyed structures that is at the hands of the Israeli government, that is not okay. Now Gaza has no communication with the outside world, has no water, has no food. That is not okay. As Jewish people, we know how it feels to not have a safe place. And it is unbelievable seeing the amount of support for the Israeli government doing this and acting like anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. As a Jewish woman, if you tell me you are against the apartheid state of Israel, I would agree with you because none of this is okay. This is absolutely wrong. And regardless of the amount of absolutely incorrect propaganda coming from the Israeli government and the Israeli Defense Forces, I think that many people know what the correct position is, and it is not to stand with the government of Israel. And I think that there are so many people who are very afraid of being anti-Semitic, which is fucking awesome, but it is so wrong being at the expense of people who do not deserve this. These people have been merely protesting, wanting to live a normal life. I am sitting in the shack and I am unbelievably privileged. I am unbelievably privileged to even have a bat mitzvah with a fucking Betsy Johnson dress. I am so privileged to be able to be a car person and to ignore this continuously. I cannot do that anymore. This is wrong. I'm not sure what else to say without getting into history, which I love history, but I don't want this video to be about that. I just want this video to be about what's happening now because there's no excuse for this. My camera keeps overheating. And I took a break, admittedly. I want to be clear that I have been mourning the lives of the Israelis that were lost on the 7th. And I want to be clear that those lives were not lost for nothing. I so strongly believe that many of those lives that were lost stand in the same arena that I do, believing that the apartheid state is wrong. You should not have separate license plates for Palestinian people and Israelis. That is so wrong. It's so fucked up. And I think that Zionism had a place in the world after the Holocaust, when many Jews just wanted a safe haven and a place to call home. However, now it has become to the point where we are ruining the lives of Palestinian people. And I don't even like saying we, because I am a Jew. I am an Ashkenazi Jew. But that does not mean that I don't have a place to talk about this. And I know that a lot of people agree with me. However, seeing especially our government support such horrific acts on people who have not been violent. Hamas is violent. The people of Palestine, the people who live in Gaza, the Palestinian people are not violent. Islam is not a violent religion, and neither is Judaism. All of this is wrong. I think that that's where I'm going to end this. This is very hard for me to talk about, and I know that I'm going to get flamed for this. I know that I haven't been very transparent about my Judaism in the car community either, and there's a reason for that. I think that a lot of American Jews are also afraid, but I cannot let my fear of anti-Semitic hate get in the way of me speaking out against such a horrific situation that has been going on for 75 years since Israel started. And I don't want to get into the history. If you are curious, please just look up the Nakba. I encourage people who have access to so much content online. I beg of you to see the people of Gaza and the Palestinian people as real people that deserve rights like we all do. And so I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. I know that this has been a weird video for me, and we will resume fun content after this, but I could not continue acting like everything is fine when it is not fine in the world. Free Palestine. Thank you for watching.